Right, this is a quick video of how to fit the lift kit, which is purchased from eBay. These are the 30mm. I do apologise for the cat, I don't know whose it is, but it won't leave me alone. So 30mm blocks, so that is where it would be mounted between the leaf spring and the axle. And they've got locating lugs which mount obviously between there. So the way I do it, jack it up, support the axle. These bolts here are an 18mm socket, so just remove these. Now with the new kit you do get longer shackles and longer bolts as well for the front. So this video is purely just to show what I need. So I'm going to pause it now, and as soon as I've installed it, remove these bolts, remove the shackle, the U shackle, and insert the lift kit spacer. So back shortly. Right, this concludes the fitting of the Razor lift kit. I found a bit of a snag. There is a little dimple there, and this cat again, a nuisance. So this lug here it's too deep, so I'm going to have to do is just take the top of that off, so when this is in situ it's not just topped out on top of the bolt as it's rocking. So that is one issue that I've found, but we'll get back to you shortly as soon as I'm ready to fit. Okay, this is the next part of the video. So that's how it would fit. I've used the old existing bolts. I didn't really, sorry, the nuts, because they're like self-tightening. Now the only downside was these bolts, they were really long, so what I've had to do was cut them down as well. So that is one of the spacers that is fitted, and that's it. So just for the other side now, and then I'll attempt to do the fronts as well. They might be a little bit more challenging. I'm just hoping with the lift kit, because I've got an arch kit as well, that I can still put my mud flaps on with the arch kit. I don't really want to just stop the arch kit there. I would like it to follow through and the mud flap to be sit on there as well. So that's it, quite simple. Just to do the other side now, and look out for the install video for the front. Okay, this is the front lift kit. So you can see up there is the red spacer. That's a 30mm spacer. The bolts are a little bit too long, but that's the bolts that came with it. I'm going to spray them in plenty of grease, make sure they don't corrode. So it's not the easiest. What you got to do is remove the drop link so you can get this hub come further down. Now what you got to do is remove this to access the top of the struts, the towers. Just put this back on. This is for the heated screen, so be careful with them if you've got a heated screen. You can just see it in there. There's the new bolts, but to access that you've got to remove this panel, which is only a couple of bolts. There are some underneath, one here, one here, one here. You've also got these, and you got to remove the, so the passenger side one is a lot easier because you've not got the motor in the way like this one. So what you got to do is remove this plastic, which is here, this unclip. So you got to take your wipers off, take the wipers off, undo these 3 Torx bolts here, and then this lets you move the motor out the way to give you access to the top of the strut on this side. So I've got 3 corners done up to now. It was quite difficult, but I had to get somebody else to give me a hand to stand on this hub here to pull it down while I got that spacer in. But I also took the slack off the springs as well, which to be honest I don't even think they made any difference, but I got these coil compressors, so what I did, I compressed the springs, but don't think they're needed. I'm going to try the other side without using them spring compressors. I'm just going to paint it up a little bit here, tart it up. I'm going to be removing this front splitter because I've got a full new all-track front body, well, front bumper trim, and the new arches ready to go on. But at the moment I can't really give you a height of the rear until I get it back on its wheels. So yeah, it is a relatively easy job, just a bit easier when you've got 2 of you to push this down while somebody's lining up at the top. Other than that, it's not too bad.